have a 30-minute quick and easy, delicious and fulfilling, nutritious plant-based meal. Hey, I'm Simone. I'm your holistic alchemist, and this is my holistic kitchen. Sponsored by Sumi Colors, by far the best natural skincare brand on the market. Sumi Colors is gonna get your outside right, while this holistic kitchen gets your inside right, okay? Now, today we are making vegan cauliflower teriyaki tacos. Now, don't run away. I said vegan, but it's delicious. So, the holistic kitchen is about mind, body, and soul food. Whatever you thought about soul food is not it, okay? We want energy, we want good health, we want great vibes coming from our food. So that's what we're doing in here. And again, although I said it's vegan, it's plant-based, but it's gonna get you right and it's gonna taste phenomenal every time. So today we're doing the cauliflower teriyaki tacos. Bear with me now, because you're gonna love this one, okay? Okay, for this recipe, you're going to need your cauliflower, of course. Now, I'm not discriminating on the flavor, okay? Any color you want. You're going to need your teriyaki, marinator sauce. If you're gonna marinate it, let it sit. You need salt, pepper, onion, and garlic, basics, and a little paprika. Now, depending on what oil you want to use, I use olive oil. You could use avocado to toss it in, but tortilla shells and something to top it with are imperative. Now, you could turn this into a good salad bowl too. That might actually be really bomb. I know what you're thinking. This is not your typical cauliflower. It's pretty, isn't it? I love to incorporate colors into my diet. So we're going to use a purple cauliflower because it has so many different benefits. We're gonna start by taking the leaves off. We're gonna chop this up and talk about it some. So purple cauliflower gets its color from anthocyanins. The purple hue is giving antioxidants, it's giving, preventing cell damage, it's preventing cancer, great for your heart health. I mean, there's so many benefits. There are so many benefits to eating purple cauliflower because of the anthocyanins. A lot of people think that soul food is a variety of foods that cause inflammation. And in our health journey, the majority of the illness that we deal with comes from inflammation, comes from mucus. So we're trying to get rid of that. That's how we start feeling better. Mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. And when we feel better like that, we go into better health financially and everything else. The things that we eat shape the way we think. So we're gonna eat this delicious food that's also gonna benefit us in so many different ways, okay? If you ever make veggie broth, sometimes you can keep your scraps. I think I'm going to just toss this for right now. Or if you compost, you can feed your plants this beautiful, beautiful, nutrient-dense plant. Although we gave Miss Purple her shine, we're not gonna forget, okay? Because white cauliflower does have its benefits as well. It's really, really fiber dense, so it's gonna help with your digestive health. A lot of your attitudes come from your gut, so not too much. So I'm just gonna rinse them thoroughly. I've seen people do all types of crazy stuff with their plants. We're gonna roast them really good. So just rinse off any impurities, just to make sure it's fresh. Cause you know, plants are good, so sometimes bugs like to eat them too. I get it, I feel you, but I'm not trying to munch on a bug. So I just like to give them a good thorough rinse. Now that we have our cauliflower all nice and clean, I like to take an as above, so below type approach. So I'll put a little paper towel underneath and then I pat dry on the top, because these things be moist, okay? And I know you can hear that one crunching. I'm a strong girl. You don't need to crunch them down. You don't need to do all that. If you broke them into bite-sized pieces how you like, some of them I want a big chunky bite, and then some of them, you know, a little nibble, just a little nibble. So we have them in a single layer. Now, we're gonna put them on a cookie sheet. If you don't want to have to go through a whole sticky cleanup process, lie parchment paper down on it. I would say foil, but it's gonna stick. Now, I don't mind. So I'm gonna just lay mine on top of the cookie sheet, okay? No lie. Oh my God, isn't it so pretty already? I feel like a sexy mother when I eat healthy, when I take care of myself and I'm having a really, really good time doing so. I feel sexy. That's what makes me feel powerful. Eating like this makes me feel like the baddest bitch on the planet. Cause who gonna check me? I'm strong and my insides are made of good vegetables, please. Before I put the sauce and seasoning on it, I want to add a little onion, okay? So I'm gonna do some yellow onion for a little hint of sweetness. Just a little bit. And I'm gonna make these pieces a little bit thicker. I'm not gonna completely dice them. Free game to those of you who eat a lot of onion. I eat a lot of onion because it's extremely, extremely good for you. I usually prep my onion. So I'll chop it and then I'll freeze it. And sometimes I'll chop them in different ways. Sometimes I might slice them, sometimes I might dice them. Sometimes they might be like fajita strip long. But when you prep them, it saves so much time in the future. So if you're wondering why I came in here with a half of an onion, just know it's because mama be getting down and through there. And it's easier for me to have it on go, okay? Now this one wasn't a prepped one. I just ran through one, but I cooked some yesterday. Okay, so we're gonna add the onion. And we're gonna do a little minced garlic. I love fresh garlic. If you want to use fresh garlic cloves, I commend you. Today, we're just gonna do a little minced garlic on top, okay? Isn't that cute already? Oh my God. Auntie don't always use measurements. So I'm gonna say about a half a teaspoon of garlic, okay? You don't need a whole lot. The teriyaki sauce is gonna have all the flavor and the vibes, and then we're gonna add some salt, pepper, garlic, onion powder, because you know it's necessary on top, okay? We're gonna get the teriyaki sauce, we're gonna glaze the sauce, and then we're gonna add our seasonings and mix it all up. So I have a cup of teriyaki sauce here. I'm gonna start with a half because I'm not gonna cook as much cauliflower as I thought I was. We're gonna see what it look like. Oh yeah, no, she needs the whole doo-wop. She needs all of it. She's taking it. She's taking it. Oh, yes, yes. So now I'm gonna salt bait it. I love some pink Himalayan sea salt. And a lot of people tend to not like plant-based food. They feel like it doesn't have flavor. No, babe, you just haven't had it made well. Whoever made it for you can't cook, and if it was you, don't worry, I got you. I got you. I'm here for you, okay? I'm here to support you in this journey. If you have any questions, please always ask me. Always ask me. I'll be knowing some things. We're gonna add a little black pepper. I don't play about that seasoning. Now, a lot of people tend to ask what the difference is between plant-based and vegan. I don't tend to use a lot of meat substitutes. I like plants. That's just me. So that was onion powder. I know how to season the hell out of some plants. So I'm gonna do that every time. Every time. Sometimes the substitutes cause bloating and irritation and inflammation as well. Eating too much soy is not good for you either. Just because it's vegan does not mean it is healthy. I've added garlic, and this is some paprika on it to give it a little smoky flavor. And now we're gonna mix it. I would say do a spatula. Yeah, I'm gonna do a spatula. Okay, now we're gonna mix it all up. If you have a bowl and you would prefer to toss this, absolutely toss this. I'm just trying to minimize my wash time. So I'm multitasking. I'm gonna mix this up, and then I'm gonna add just a little bit of olive oil in it so it doesn't stick too bad. Now this is a teriyaki marinade. You can leave it for 30 minutes and it will soak up so much of that good flavor. I wish you could smell this right now. When you do make yours, just let me know. Yeah, that shit did smell good. It did. And do. Get them all coated evenly. You don't want to miss one. It's nothing worse than biting into a piece and you realize that it needed some extra attention. So I like to make sure that I give my undivided attention to my food when I make it. I'm putting love into my body and I need to feel it in every bite. Because when I don't put love into it, I for sure feel it in every bite. All right, those are nice and incorporated. So let's get a little olive oil on it and I'm gonna mix it up just one more time and I'm gonna let it sit. I'm gonna let it sit at room temperature for about 30 minutes, okay? Little drizzle. And this is just olive oil. Olive oil is so good for you, for your skin, inside and out. A lot of Sumi Colors products do have olive oil in them. One of my favorite is the Pixie Potion. Whew. Now, don't get me wrong. My coochie loves plant-based diet, but that Pixie Potion is gonna do it every time. Every time. So let's leave this for about 30 minutes and then we're gonna pop it in the oven. Now our cauliflower has set on the counter at room temperature for about 30 minutes. It was marinating, okay? Ooh, she's looking good and juicy already. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put it in the oven at 400. After 15 minutes, I'm gonna toss it and see where it is. And then I'm gonna put it back in as needed. I think it'll probably need about 25 minutes in total. So after 15 minutes, I'm gonna toss it up, take it back out, put it back in, like so we did. As Auntie Tab would say. Put it on the middle rack. You don't want it too high. Now, again, I've been doing this for a very long time. I've been cooking for people since I was 13 and for myself since I was 7. So I use my bare hands. Don't be like me. Safety precautions, okay? Use the oven mitt. Let that sit about 15 minutes. Now the cauliflower is all roasted and it looks amazing. I tossed my tortillas in a skillet with some butter and I have some mixed veggies in the back sizzling if you can hear them. I'm gonna plate this and go grab my veggies, but that looks amazing already. You know it's flavorful. Oh, you know it's flavorful. I'm gonna load those up and then I'm gonna top it with some kale. It's cabbage in here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, some Brussels sprouts just to maximize the meal. Now, an avocado crema or, you know, a little lime would go crazy on this, okay? So I'm gonna go grab the mixed veggies and we're gonna have a whole little bite, yes. So I'm gonna add these mixed veggies. I like my veggies super, super fresh. Now, I know this, it might be a reach for some people, it's okay. But everything that we eat can be really good for us and can taste really good. I will eat a veggie raw. That's just me personally. I'm gonna add a little cheese on top of this. I got a little queso. So I'm gonna add some cheese on top of mine. And just like that, you have a 30-minute quick and easy, delicious and fulfilling, nutritious plant-based meal. You do not have to have the itis to feel good, I promise. It's super easy to digest and it's gonna be good for you in so many ways. So let's go ahead and try it. I love teriyaki. So for those of you who are a fan of teriyaki chicken, I'm not saying cauliflower is chicken, but it's worth a try. Thank you so much. This is amazing. I'm gonna sit down and enjoy this. Try it. Meatless Mondays ain't too bad. You don't have to go raw, alkaline, vegan, Dr. Sebi. Shout out to Sumi Colors for sponsoring this episode. Thank you for joining the Holistic Kitchen. See you next time.